Hello, hello, everybody! Welcome once again. I am the Epic Party Guy, and this is Factorio. Now, this looks a little different than what we're used to, doesn't it? Well, that's because I actually am joining a multiplayer server with the, of course, permission of the owner of the server. And they are on a death world setting where, if you couldn't tell, from you know global geography, it's designed to be Earth. So I thought that was a interesting enough gimmick to give it a shot. Ooh. Now it is. This is one of the things about. This is one of the great things about joining multiplayer games. You can see how other people do things, and just consider how they you know see if they're using blueprints you want to swipe, see their style, and if you want to learn from them. And now, the interesting thing here is this is a neat. They do not use laser turrets. Interesting. So, but also, um, yeah, it's there's a couple things interesting here. I've obviously turned off pollution on my run, which you can see here. They've got quite the pollution cloud, and that pollution is being eaten and absorbed by the biters, which fuels their evolution, which instigates them and causes them to mass, like is happening here, or I'm trying to see where here
Okay.
causes them to mass
How did you get disconnected?
um, and attack, and that's what causes the attack. Really, it's the pollution. So, but yeah, here, very recognizable. I don't know what that these big light, bottleneck light. Okay, so same idea as the bottleneck I'm used to. But yeah, very recognizable mining setup into smelting. Let's see what else they have. Here's the enrichment process. It's interesting that they are just doing speed boosts um, and not production modules in the centrifuge and then speed modules in the beacons. Well, okay, so here's sorting the dull uranium into these boxes and the shiny uranium into these boxes. And that way you get it onto inside or outside of the belts. Neat. Okay. I'm digging it. I like it. Ooh, that's a nice. Yeah, so here they have both speed modules and speed beacons. I would kind of prefer to max that out, but to each their own. The other big difference is they have double-ended trains. This is a 2-4-2 situation, which already using two locomotives on each side is, to my mind, overkill. But it's their design, and yeah, that allows for, as you can see here, that might be a little more. I don't know. I don't think it's more compact. Yeah, I don't think it's more compact. It'll be fine. However, what else do they have going on here? Making nuclear fuel here. for the eventual nuclear reactors. Smelter setup, feeding into. I'm also wondering if there's a, belt. Where's this all going? Aha! Okay, someone's personal Spidertron. That's fine. And so here we have an interesting arrangement of iron and copper. Okay, this is... Yeah, this is a purple science setup. Mixing with gold science from here. Going to labs. Alright. Okay. So yeah, it's got a compact build here. Oh, reverse factory. Okay, that's an interesting mod, which allows you to deconstruct items. So, oh, I did not know that there was a world flags map. Neat. When I wanted one, I just made it with lights and set the colors. Anyway, so here's... Gotta stop being distracted by that. I don't know why they have these combinators here. But okay. Oop. Cancel. I don't want to change the labels there. Ah, they're planning on launching. Oh, and yes, teleporters here. Uh-oh. There you go, Faith Cat. Haha. Death. Do they want death, or did they have a death? I think they had a death, because this is old. Okay. So I'm going to join the group chat. Hello, High Speed. Hello, everyone.
Hello, Epic Party Guy. How are you?
Hey, doing all right. Ooh, just saw the lights left behind by the train mod. I don't know what mod that is.
I've got that is train trails, and normally
Sounds about right.
it's the color of whatever the train is carrying, but I
Uh-huh.
made a mistake on the settings, and so it's in rainbow mode right now. Next time I restart the server, I should be able to fix that.
Okay.
Hyken, if you can hear me.
Yes. And I am actually streaming at the moment. Just FYI.
Good.
Awesome.
I hope you don't mind if somebody swears occasionally.
No fucking
a
problem
soft
here.
rule is that you have to change the color of your spider, because default colors suck.
Okay.
Also, you have the option, because I'm running a mod called Vehicle Sticker, is that you can use a hotkey called with Control Alt and S. And if you do that while hovering over a spider or a train, but a spider in this case, you can put a name on it or a symbol if you know how to do, rich text. I haven't updated the thing yet.
Oh,
but,
the alt codes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you have the option to customize your spider that way. You can give it a color. You can give it words. You can see some people like Pony up here has made his look rocket launch up. Some people have crashed the server trying to be super fancy, but I patched that because fuck them.
Okay, so like the Factorio symbols, not the.
Yeah, not the alt.
Okay.
Sorry, you said alt.
Yeah,
I
no
was
worries.
mistaken there.
Yeah.
Also, if you want to craft a flag and add it to the collection, you're welcome to put that here.
Okay. No, I'm good. It's got the USA flag.
Of course it does.
Oh wow. It's got every flag. Okay. Yeah, let's. Oh Lord, I wish the you could save the personal logistics.
Oh yeah. What I have is a mod called Apply Layout to Logistics Requests.
Mm-hmm.
So it's in the bottom right corner of your hotkeys. Um, if you open up your logistics and then you click that button, it will copy everything you could craft over to logistics in spaced format with a zero infinity value. It's not perfect. It doesn't solve all your problems, but at least you know where shit's gonna be.
Right. Okay. So I see power grid cleanup. Alt E.
Yeah, I don't use the hotkey, but that's for
Okay.
making power grid square. That one has little lines in between it, but there is one that is just like 9 different dots.
Uh huh. Oof.
Yeah, it fills up your logistics panel because I got all the world flags and all the color concrete and lamps and stuff in there. But what it lets me see is that I can see exactly what if it's all zero infinity, then it's like it's nothing, right? Of
Right.
course, dude. But then you can adjust it to say I want this, that. But at least you know where it is because if you're playing vanilla, you know where things are.
Right.
It would be nice if the mod could have put tabs in there, but apparently the mod can't do that. So
Okay. So I'm trying to use it. I click that. Click the shortcut in my bar and.
now open your character and look in the
Yep.
logistics panel, and you should see a whole bunch of crap.
Yeah.
If
Nope.
you're looking at my stream, you can see it.
I am not.
Okay. So have you opened your character panel? Do you have character logistics and crafting?
Oh yeah.
Is your
Yes.
logistics full with a bunch of
No.
everything? Okay, so then that was probably the cleanup button that you hit. For me, it's right next to rate calculator. It says apply crafting layout to logistics requests. Might not even be turned on for you. It might be in the more.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yep. There it is.
Some people hate it. I love it. It's not the best.
Yep. All right.
I can say I strongly like it. Love might be too much.
Hmm.
So, blueprints are in game blueprints. They're
Mm-hmm.
pretty good. If you want a spider or personal equipment, it's over there. Rockets are here, and some are being made over here. Um, the base is not fully functional because we don't have enough resources to drive it fully.
Okay.
We're working on that. Most everything we're going to do is either going to be off of a blueprint or off of a design that somebody's already created. We don't do much by hand except for Jay Matcha, Matya, whom you'll see in here.
Okay.
He's Im- improvisational superior. I can't
Uh
even
huh.
think of the word, but he just pulls shit out of thin air and look, it works. I'm like, how the fuck did you do that? Sorry, I don't know if you have a family friendly stream, but how the heck did you do that? And he does it. Um, so you're welcome to
Nice.
use any blueprints that you want. I see Hikin is already up there killing stuff, having a good old time. We've got some people who are piggybacking with other people's rockets or spiders.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just get my shit.
Yeah, let
Oh,
me... Okay.
Real fast.
Exclamation point Discord, Joe Sniper.
Mm-hmm.
Also, welcome. Hello. So run the command exclamation point Discord. So I guess I'm going to use that. Run to the wall. Run to the wall. They'll repair you. Also, the you don't want to stand there. You'll catch fire. Also, if you're using explosive rockets, don't stand near the wall because you'll make it unhappy. That design for the wall that you see is it's actually a short funnel.
Mm-hmm.
It was designed. Oh, hey, nice catch.
Yeah, I just caught it. I just,
Welcome to the party, pal.
Yeah, just caught a train to
Lag
the
spike there.
face.
Sorry about that, but
No, it's fine.
yeah, we just had a lag spike. Sometimes the host does that.
Okay.
I didn't have you in the over under for how quickly would you die to a train.
Well, because I'm standing here with the, going shopping for personal equipment, and there's a train track right there.
Yeah, my personal
Oh.
opinion is, you know how when your health starts going low, the screen flashes
Uh huh.
when you take. I think, um, yeah, Jay, we just had a lag spike. I think that the game, if you're on the track
Uh huh.
and you could get hit, the screen should flash like orange or yellow.
I could get with that.
Because there's no reason the tech we can't do it.
Right.
Because we know when a train is coming because the signals move yellow. To indicate that the train can't
Right.
stop, won't stop.
Right. And no, yeah. Shields. Definitely need shields.
Yeah. I don't use spiders much because this mod, Cities of Earth, has a teleporter
Uh huh.
built into every city. And so I usually just move around that way. Um, and it is funny when someone dies to a train. Joe Sniper, I don't know if you heard me, but in chat here, you just have to type exclamation point Discord and it'll give you the link to the Discord. So I was explaining the wall design. It's a shortened funnel. There's a guy called Rain who came up with an idea of make a long, narrow funnel
Mm
using walls
hmm.
and
Mm hmm.
put flamers to cover those funnels. And then put lasers behind the flamers so that the biters try to attack the flamers, get stuck in the funnel, go back and forth like a little pinball thing or whatever it's called, pinko,
Plinko.
uh, plinko, yeah. And they get wrecked by the flamers. And then if they get close enough, if you put the lasers behind the flamers, then when they would get close enough to bite the flamers, the lasers finish them off. I've modified it a little bit to be shorter because it takes too much fucking stone. And I put the turrets in front of the flamers because they have such a short range compared to the flamers that they do the same thing. I like lasers, but they take a long time to kill something, and they take a lot of power. And normally I don't have enough power, and they take a lot of steel, which steel is almost constantly in demand.
Oh yeah.
So, All right. I was designing. Where am I going to do a pickup for steel here? I'm going to basically do this. I also build all of my stuff on a RoboPort or on a power pole grid. I've got the max size grid, so you'll see that all the rails and stuff all snap to that. I think we're going to go over here.
Yeah,
How am I
I'm just gonna stay in this. Stay
You've
in
got
this
a spider.
Spidertron. Yeah.
That's the safest place to be. Put some
Yeah.
legs in it and walk around. Or you could be like Cat and just get killed repeatedly trying to get your stuff back. Oh, hi, Joe.
Man, I die in one bad spot. One.
Yep.
And it's all gone. All of the power that I wield.
Oh, we also, as you saw, we're using a mod called Drop or Destroy on Death, and it's set to drop, so your inventory gets spewed out around you.
Yeah.
That way-
I saw that.
Yeah. I created that mod because I was playing a Death World, and I got killed, and then I couldn't get my corpse in time, and so everything was lost. And I thought,
Yeah.
well, you know what? Nothing's going to force you to automate making your armor like losing your freaking armor.
Right.
So I automated making my armor, and then I thought, wouldn't it be like hard mode where you lose all your inventory, all your armor, all your equipment every time you die? And I created that, and it wasn't popular with my friends.
You don't say.
So I modified it to drop everything instead of you just lose everything. So, Joe, if you want to join, just send me a DM on Discord, and I will paste in the server info. Thanks. You're welcome to join the voice chat as well, Joe.
Okay.
Yeah, we've got ammo going now. Again, the ammo belt is backed up again, so I think we're in pretty good shape there.
So if you want to come to combat, you should put lasers in your Mark II armor because they are firing additionally.
Yeah, if you get in your spider and you're not going to do anything with anything other than lasers inside your character.
Lasers are great.
I find them to take too long to kill. I'd rather have rockets and
Well, I mean, they're the sole reason I've been able to live as long as I have fucking around over in Amsterdam, so...
As the guy who's died a bunch.
Yeah. When I got to the copper patch, specifically labeled death, which I shouldn't
Oh, well,
have done.
that's just a mark. That's just a mark where Michelle died. I had another one up here where somebody else died.
Lasers are good. Don't let the laser haters fool you.
I just think they kill too slowly.
They only kill slowly when you're on your own as yourself.
Yeah, which is how
Yeah,
I
and you only
usually
have
play.
like what, 2 of them?
Mhm.
3 of
I'm pretty
them
lucky.
have been fucking amazing.
I mean,
I'm pretty
I've got.
lucky to have this
Yeah.
many people right now. This is fantastic.
I mean, I've got 5 lasers in my combat armor with 4 shields, 4 legs, and 2 reactors. That sound about right?
But if you're in a spider, the shields don't do anything, so there are no benefits. And also the legs don't do any benefits if you're in the spider.
No,
So,
that's true.
what I
that's
do-
true.
So if you're in a
and-
spider, go for 1 reactor, 2 batteries, and everything else is PLD.
Yeah, and what I do personally, if I were in that situation, is I carry a second set of armor that is equipped the way I want it.
Mm-hmm.
One for building, one for fighting, and there is a mod here called Scooty's Armor Swap, and what it does is it lets you create a hotkey to swap between armors, and I will set a. You can filter your inventory. So I have a Power Armor Mark II dedicated spot, and that way I always know where my armor is in case I'm not using that mod, and I can just grab it and move. So we've got enough resources. Building a second set of armor isn't a big deal.
No, that's all really good ideas. also looking for...
They come from experience.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm overwhelming you with a lot of information.
No,
but,
no,
you
no.
know.
It's all cool. We're good. I'm just here's the problem. When I got hit by the train, and all my stuff exploded, some of it went onto the belts, and
Yeah,
Yeah.
that mucked
It's-
up the personal equipment building.
yeah. Clean
Yeah.
up your
So
mess.
I just did. I just did. No worries. There
Almost.
is. Yeah, almost. Meh. Okay, but we
I'd like to
are.
remind everybody that rocket splash damage hurts you just as much as it
Yes.
hurts other people.
Yes. Pro tip: don't put nukes in your Spidertron.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'll tell you a couple of stories there on that. First off, I prefer not to use nukes on Earth because I don't like the scorch marks. If
Oh
it's not
yeah,
Earth, I
yeah.
don't
Not
care.
here.
But
Not
you
here
know,
at all. You know.
my precious, precious Earth. But there's a guy named Mucky who is. I'm a big fan of him. We get along great. He's Australian, and
Mhm.
he's made my game much better by being like that friendly, stern coach of. Um, hey, you should be doing better. And so I have gotten better because of him. And we were testing Cities of Earth one time, he and I had a custom server up that all it did was let me spawn in Egypt so that I could test the build in Egypt.
Mhm.
And he, he was an admin, so he gave himself a spider and he gave himself a bunch of rockets. And so I built a nuclear reactor and stumped some fuel into it and some radar, and we were testing whether or not you could use the teleporter system for far distances, but you had to charge it. So we were in Europe waiting for the teleporter to charge, and there's biters everywhere. We're not in Europe, we're in Africa, and there was biters everywhere. And so he would go off and kill some biters and come back. And then when we were chatting and he wasn't paying attention, I stuck some nuclear rockets in his Spidertron for ammo.
God almighty
And
game.
then when the spiders came in, his spider shot them and then blew up the nuclear power plant.
That's cruel.
It was a test server. Who cares? We were just goofing around.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
he thought he had shot, and he did, but he didn't know it was his nuke that caused it.
What do you mean? What do you mean target does not
Oh.
have power?
Where the
So
laser
trolling
turrets
somebody
made?
is fun.
Yes, yes. Where the
All right,
laser
so
turrets
I'm
made?
going to help you out a little bit here. Oh, you teleported to Brussels, did you?
Yeah, I thought Amsterdam was plugged in. I tried to plug part of it in, but it didn't work apparently.
Yeah, because a large electric pole doesn't reach far enough. So it's Amsterdam is now plugged in, so you can use that as a teleporter. So let's get some of this other stuff cleaned up here.
Yeah, I know I've tried to just go over there with explosive rockets to try and blow them up. Problem is, it's not enough anymore. The biters
Well,
are
you
fast.
could take the time to build and load up a spider. They're much easier to defend yourself, and you just run away.
Should I even bother with the yellow rockets, or not deal with explosive
Yeah.
rockets?
Well, it depends on how
Depends.
careful you're going to be. If you're going to load up a spider, then I would listen to to Jay and Michelle. They'll tell you how to play it because I'm not a veteran on that.
I mean, yellow rockets are good to snipe nests, not the early game, because they deal more damage than the red ones. But I think we have researched enough additionally explosive damage that we can safely use red rockets if we manually target them. If you just want to go burr with the Spidertron and auto target, then you should go for yellow rockets.
Copy that.
Oh, somebody switched to German. Or it might be that somebody's joining who uses German as their dictionary. Ah, it's Joe Sniper. He uses German. Welcome, Joe. I'm sure you heard the thing, but I'll send it to you in chat.
Aha, here the lasers. Laser turrets. Been wondering why they've been slow. The answer is no batteries. So where are the batteries?
Yeah, it's because we don't have enough of the other resources. Batteries are built up here, and there's two challenges there. One, they get copper from here, and one, they get iron from here. And I don't have enough copper production
I see that.
because they load from the bottom up, and those are the
Yeah.
farthest train stations. And because I don't have enough
Mm-hmm.
copper supply, because we don't have enough copper supply,
Right.
there's
Okay, fine.
I could probably put
I'll
another copper
go
train
make a
online.
Spidertron. I don't know what they take.
So I
It
speed,
already
you-
is probably made.
Yeah.
It
Spider.
Spidertron's right there.
Yeah, Spidertrons are there.
Just make
so
sure you
are
give
we?
it a cool color.
Okay. So are we looking? Yeah, I just went black. Sorry if that's boring.
Nice.
So are we looking to expand copper near Amsterdam or off in Scotland?
Jolly Old is where we want to expand to, because if we kick them all off of those islands, then we have free reign.
Yeah.
I'm studying my rail network right now to see where I can get across easily.
Okay.
But if we all focus on Jolly Old, then Jolly Old England, then that would let us.
Copy that. What's the? Oh, is that slow beacons? I've never used those.
The yellow capsule.
No,
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
blue,
so blue-
goo.
The blue is your poison capsule,
Okay.
and the yellow one is your slow down capsule.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, it looks like they're slow. They're slowed.
because I'm throwing yellow capsules to
Okay.
slow them down in a big bunch and then throw poison capsules below them.
Okay. So you're doing both.
Yeah,
Okay.
I have it on hotkey 1 and 2, and
Yep.
then I can switch between them.
Okay. So, since this is,
I mean,
you know,
He's a professional.
yeah. What about cluster grenades? Do we have those going or just grenades?
No, we don't. And
Alright.
I can't say that they would be of any value because
Yeah.
the range that they have is.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, you'll find spiders right here. Go ahead and
Yeah.
make yourself a spider and hop in.
Yep. Got mine named already.
Yeah, I was talking to Joe.
Yeah. Yep.
Or you can ride in somebody else's spider if you want, Joe.
They already expanded back out in this general direction.
They
Joy.
are at their maximum.
They're almost at 100% evolution. What happens then? Nothing.
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 Nothing good.
I mean, well, nothing happens because they've already reached 90%, 95%. There's no change.
At least we don't have one of JD's mods when it's.
Yeah.
Oh
He's-
no!
he's dead.
I'm actually thinking Biter Battles.
Yeah.
Was it? I think they ramped it up so that there was a chance at respawn.
Yeah. I had a mod
Okay.
in here for a little while called Enemy Spidertrons.
Oh,
Unfortunately,
no.
it causes desyncs.
Oh, there's nothing in the Spidertron. What the fuck?
Yeah,
I
you
thought
gotta
there
build
was.
your own Spidertron.
Think about it like
Alright.
accessorizing a car.
Yeah. So, Hykin and Pony, I'm on my way to come help.
Okay, and then I'm gonna go just clean up my power armor after I build myself a Spidertron, and then I'm gonna.
You don't need to build a Spidertron.
Well,
They are available for grabbing from.
accessorize. Okay,
Yeah.
better phrasing. After I accessorize my Spidertron, because I'm in a
Yep.
Spidertron right now. I'm
Okay.
in. It just needs stuff.
Right.
Yep. And most of it's in that same location.
Right.
Almost like
Walk
You
on
know.
down there.
somebody planned it. Come on, Joe, get over here. Get yourself a Spidertron.
I'm walking. Walking in my big old green bug.
Jay, do you have a moment to pause what you're up to in a couple minutes?
Hold on a
Right.
second.
I'd like to hop out and see if I can get my desktop going.
Sure. Let me go back.
Yeah,
One of
you.
us.
Yeah,
One of
yeah. Give it up, you two.
High speed, would you like to lay out the new defensive perimeter? I don't
I have
think-
been trying to do that, and squirrel.
Squirrel? I don't know anything about that.
About how many reactors would you say a Spidertron would want?
One.
One.
One
That's
is
all you
enough.
can fit.
Okay.
Yeah, you can
how
only
many
have one
legs?
in a spider.
Just about.
So my preferred way is
Yep.
one reactor, 3 legs, 2 batteries, and the rest is shield Mark IIs.
Well,
Oh,
that sort of settles it for you.
Mm-hmm.
That
I mean,
sounds like a get the fuck out to me.
Wow.
I
didn't
mean,
even see a
shields
warning.
work. Shields work in a Spidertron.
If the shields are in the Spidertron, but
Yes,
in
yes, not in
your armor
yours.
they don't work.
No. No, in your personal, you put like 2 reactors and the rest are lasers.
I'm just looking at my jumps. I was up over 1,300.
All right. Depending on how long it takes him for doing the catch up, I may pause it when he gets to.
Oh,
Okay.
We'll see where we're at. Because I didn't get to the other computer. I just
Okay.
reconnected off the laptop.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait to see how long your catching up phase is looking, and if your catching up phase is going slow, I'm going to pause it.
Yeah, I just need to catch myself back up. And I'm having to adjust to the fact that the Spidertron has a smaller grid than the Mark One, or well, it's Mark Two rather.
All right,
Bigger than
we
the
are
Mark
gonna
One.
pause in 3, 2, 1.
Yep.
Pause. And we're waiting for Michelle to
Michelle.
catch up.
Yeah.
And
The thing is, I might end up just dropping myself so I can log in on the other computer.
yeah,
That's
fine,
what
but as
it's-
long as you drop yourself safe, yeah.
Yeah.
Cat,
'Cause I was
once you pick up your body and you have a Spidertron that's set up the way you want, I'd prefer that you come up to England and help clear
Mhm.
that.
Right, I
Because
will.
what's over on the east is just going to grow back before anybody has a chance to capture it.
Okay, so should we focus on taking that bulge in the east? I don't know my areas
Thanks
of
to the
England.
follow, Joe.
I think we
Yeah,
should
it's-
focus on the top right corner of the coal patch, and then we can
coal,
capture that
okay.
coal as well.
Yeah,
Okay.
I plan to use that coal. Although I don't need the coal, I want the coal to fuel the furnaces for the steel and the copper.
Yeah. Slap,
I
slap it
might
onto
not
the.
take this copper because it's in the way, but
Yeah, I mean, slap it into the train network.
well, I
I
don't
think-
necessarily need it. But the furnaces, I don't use electric furnaces until later stage because they're not worth it. I'm pausing in 3, 2, 1, go. But
I'm
I do
out.
plan to use this coal to fuel that furnace, right? That way I don't have to go. Also,
that's-
north of England has oil, which we do need. So, what may end up happening
Tiny
is that
thing.
once we get to a certain clear point, we put another wall to the north.
Mm-hmm.
Like we
Rebuild.
might put another.
Rebuild Hadrian's Wall.
I don't know. Is that a thing? Hey, I've heard the word Hadrian's Wall, but
Yes, Hadrian's Wall was the wall basically bisecting Britannia that the Romans built under Emperor Hadrian to keep the Celts.
Scots.
Thank you. The Scots. You know, it's where the wall in Ooh,
Well,
Game of
Scots,
Thrones.
aren't they redheads? That's where redheaded people come from, right?
Partly, yeah.
Scotland?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we
I'd
get
have built
around,
a
so.
fucking bigger wall than that.
Oh, good lord.
Well, Hadrian's Wall would be what? Just south of the oil patch?
That's
In
a
real-
narrow place. That's a good place to make the wall. Yeah.
In geographic terms?
Well, isn't that basically what? Who's the guy that made the dragon book that they
George
made
R.
in
R.
the
Martin.
remove? Yeah.
Yeah,
Isn't this
Yeah, the Scots were
this
the
land? He
wildlings.
just flipped it upside down.
Rotated, but yes. And yeah, Hadrian's Wall was keeping the wildlings out.
Or the Scottish, depending.
Yes.
That's what he was saying, right? I'm just quoting
Yes.
him.
Moving on.
Alright, I just need to get
Yes, yes. Let's move on.
everybody.
The question is, how do we make the biters pay for it?
Now there you go.
Greatest question, yes.
Here, I'm just playing cleanup after Pony.
Well,
Dipping
I
in
saw
there and
that.
trying to, like,
Holy crap. Okay, I'm just saving game. I'm gonna quit off this one.
Okay.
never in my life have I ever had to fear on whether or not a Spidertron could do the job. Mine almost got fucking melted, bro.
It happens.
Oof. Big oof.
Oh, I'm out of rockets.
Alright, big boy.
Okay, I'm out
Yeah,
of the
back
game
me
on
up.
my side on the laptop.
The robot. At least the robot can patch me up if I need it. It's not that
Yep.
big a deal. I just had to pimp back out and let one of the repair drones kiss me and
The walls have repair drones, so
yeah, that's typically where I show up for these sorts of things. Okay.
Dropping from Discord in a minute so I can swap to the other computer with other headset.
Ooh.
one of us. One of us.
Shush.
Oh my god, acid rain.
Oh, I can just pick shit up with the Spidertron. That's funny.
Yes, there's a lot of acid that happens.
Acid rain. Some
It's
stay dry
green,
and
not
others
purple.
feel the pain.
It's green
Right.
instead of purple, though.
Way faster if 3 people are.
The question would be, where am I going to put this? Because I can.
Imagine, does it come in
So
the
that can
trunk?
go
Oh, it goes
across
in my
that.
inventory. Oh boy.
I mean, legs in the Spidertron does change the, does boost the speed, yeah?
Yeah,
I thought so.
but you can only fit a few of them. What, 3 max with a fusion reactor? So it kind of sucks.
Ooh, undefended nest. Oh my god, it wasn't undefended.
Never assume a nest just undefended.
Oh, I know. Hooray! Eastern something. Eastern England is liberated? Recolonized? I don't know.
Read.
Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Alright, now I think I'm in business. Start to pick up my rockets.
There we go.
All right.
So, do y'all... So, I never played MMOs before, really, but do y'all remember the old, like, EverQuest, ElfQuest things where you could set your character to automatically follow another character?
What killed me? Acid spit?
Mm-hmm. It
You're
does that.
kidding me. Well, I'm gonna go just. I nuked him. I blew him up, and I still
Yeah, well,
died.
you didn't let the acid expire.
Yeah.
The acid expire apparently. Good
That's
God.
gonna Well, you should be able to get to your spider without a problem. Amsterdam's pretty close.
Yeah.
Oh, and you actually can get two reactors into a Spidertron.
If
Yeah,
you're
but
following me, Epic, I'm going back for
Yeah, you
more
can get
rockets.
2 reactors into a Spidertron. It's just, well, what does that leave you room for?
Yep.
Not much else.
1 legs, 2 shields, and 3 lasers.
Yeah.
You can support 3
Without-
legs and
You swap out the 1
shields.
lasers for the. You can swap out a laser and a shield if you want. Depends on what you want to go for. But 3 lasers.
Mhm.
God, do I know the magic of 3 lasers?
Yeah, so
Three
the
lasers.
extra power you can use, you can put it in there, but you get no value out of it, really.
Hmm. Okay.
Only value
because-
is if you are using them to build their Spidertrons, so you need to charging the Roboports.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I know.
And
So,
you don't care that they're slow as molasses in winter.
Yeah. Well, 1 reactor powers the shields, because they're 360 kilowatts each. And 1 reactor powers the lasers, because they're 240 kilowatts each.
Yeah.
So it's a
the
little...
thing of it is, are
you
you
know.
going to use a spider multi-purpose like that, or would you have a spider for building and a spider for fighting?
Oh, no, it's not. It's
That's
not
fine.
multi-purpose. It's not multi-purpose.
Oh.
This is a combat spider.
I have
Oh,
been
shield,
fighting
you
for
said.
the
I thought you
past.
said Roboport. Sorry, my bad.
No.
Yeah.
I've
No.
been fighting
There
for
we
the
go.
past
There's
hour.
my sweet precious
and-
Power Armor Mark II. Mwah, mwah, mwah. My precious Power Armor Mark II.
Yeah.
I'm
So I
sorry,
don't want to go over here because that's going to interfere there.
Let me hop in my big boy.
Hey, Jay, they built backwards behind you.
Okay. So I saw an idea on a Nilaus video. Let me cook for a little bit.
Ooh, what was the idea?
Okay.
That might fit.
Why is there a wall stopping me from leaving the train tracks?
Why is there a wall stopping you from getting on the train tracks?
One fusion reactor should be able to support 2 laser turrets, right? And 2 shields.
Yeah, we don't want to go with too many of them, party guy. We do have lag issues if you get too many spiders going. Plus, we can't supply enough rockets to them, unless you're going to use a bunch of lasers.
I was thinking lasers, but yeah, we
Okay,
have the
well,
same
if you-
problem. We have the same problem with lasers. Let's see. only one reactor, huh?
I mean, the rockets on my body are enough to give like a full mag of rockets for each of the Spidertron bits. Slow as hell, mind you, but it you know that might actually benefit when you're doing a laser thing because you wanna slow cook them. Slow cook them.
Until the spit accumulates and you can't move and then you die.
I mean, that is how it works. That is how it happens.
Where's my Spidertron remote? Remote control. There it is. How do I bind my Spidertron to me?
Oh. Good lord. I had the wrong armor on.
Just throw.
There we go.
Eventually, we'll have artillery. Eventually, I'll get my head on my ass and make artillery. Michelle, we cannot hear you in Discord, no.
You to you, you to you. And, oh, what do I need?
Pay attention to your spiders. If they don't have legs, then the biters will just swarm them.
Oh yeah, I'm getting, putting 2 legs in each. Let's see, 2 legs, 4 shields, 3 lasers.
I also recommend some batteries because they cache a lot of heavy demand on the power.
Alright, can you hear me now?
Hey,
Yes.
there you are.
Okay, so I'm on the laptop for this. Dear God. I will leave Factorio open in the background but not loaded, and I will now switch over to the desktop to actually get into the game. Dear God.
Tricky.
Oh, that's right, I gotta download all the mods again.
There go quick.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've got a decent connection.
Not like we're using explosive trees, which takes frickin' forever.
Well, I've got a 1.5 gig down, so it's a moot point on my side.
Okay, let me return all these. And let me return all the things so that if/when I die, not everything is lost.
Oh,
We
I see
might
how
be
the
pausing in a
Spidertron
few minutes.
works.
Pony. Joe Sniper has a. That he did it. Good job, Joe. This is like his second time
Spidertron.
playing the game. Oh, he grabbed Hyken's. Or is he riding with Hyken? Okay.
He's
cool.
riding with me.
Okay, cool. Well, he gets to have some fun. That's
Yes.
nice.
I'm coming in my Spider Boy. Hey, Joe. What's up, son? You want some help? I'll give you some help.
Wanna ride again with me, or you wanna get your
I got
own
like 4
I
I got like 4 lasers, son. I think we
Okay.
We're gonna melt.
I'm gonna see if I can pull off my own trick right now.
Hold on, I might need to make a grid adjustment. Put that back on.
So this is probably going to be an 8 to 8.
There we go.
Get
What the frick?
complicated 8 to 8 throughput unlimited.
Yep, coming in with the Spidertron backup.
Yeah,
Party
I
time,
like.
Catherine.
You know what? I like you know what? 1 reactor, 2 batteries, 2 legs, 3 lasers, 3 shields. That's fine by me, man.
Which default is not default? Debug is jumps, skips, and everything else. Show
The player statistics.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
player or multiplayer. Multiplayer. Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I turned it on and
3010.
I'm told on my speed, if I ever do speed running again, I have to turn that shit off. I'm like, well, okay, I'm not doing speed running officially then, because if I can't have basic like the clock on my display. But I did learn a lot by speed running, and I highly recommend everyone try it. Especially GotLab, which is what Bob and I did, and Michelle. Tremendously helpful in terms of learning.
Actually doing any percent multiplayer with Drupal.
I did that once. I didn't learn a lot other than how to shovel coal.
I'm gonna go eat Din Din.
I did it with Kobai. That's who I played it with.
Oh yes, the massive multiplayer, right? MMP.
Yes. I enjoyed it, and it really made my brain want to do, more base layouts. But I had a mega base to design at that time, so I focused on that.
There we go.
Pretty dancer. That's funny. Oh yeah.
Yeah, because they're following me. All the
Yeah,
biters are following
they
me.
do. They have changed their behaviors recently. They do switch targets after a while, a relatively short while. Because I used to be able to just stand there while like Mucky would just walk past, and just kill them all. But now, after about a quarter to a half of the pack goes by, they like get disinterested in chasing, and then they'll look for a new target. And I'm standing there shooting them as they go by and go, "Oh, nom!"
I mean, that's why we've got, what is it, 12 total laser
Lasers?
turrets now coming in on the Spidertrons to kill them all as they go by.
That's like
Something like that, yeah. Let's see. This is the miner.
Yeah, I gotta switch out 2 of my slots right now. There's still discharge defense when I was a passenger.
Can't believe they're gonna update the Spidertron walking too, so that it's less laggy.
Yeah, yeah, I saw that because they are using the same code for for the pentapods for the some of the new enemies.
Right, and they thought, maybe it's time we finally clean this shit up.
Right. Well, when you only have like maybe anywhere from 1 to 30, maybe 40, maybe 50 Spidertrons, depending on how crazy you get going at any one time, it doesn't really matter. But when you have a enormous hive like what we're fighting now of stompers and pentapods and all these things, yeah, you're gonna need some optimization help.
God, look at that oil over there. Sweet, juicy looking 7,386% yield crude oil.
Tell me you're an American without telling me you're an American.
Yeah, everybody's out there in their own
I'm going to
Spodertron.
place down a blueprint here. It's going to cause a bunch of Logibots to get active.
Okay, I'm backing off for a couple seconds. I need to switch out my armor a bit. Alright. Coming back in.
I'm not dipping back in yet, but I do like the fact that we have a nice big pile of titties for walls.
I was like, wait, where and how have I missed this? But
You big boy, I'm the big boy.
see, of course, they're all party dancers. What do you think the glow sticking is? The lasers.
Colonoscopy lamps.
He didn't just.
You mean because these things look like anal polyps?
No, because I thought it would be funny to say that.
I wonder if I should maybe like. Nah, the Roboport boys that are here already should be ready to integrate the rail whenever they get around to it.
They don't have rails, and they're not supposed to build that, and they're not gonna. This wall is gonna get torn down very soon, and we may not need it again. I'm gonna leave a gaping hole in it when I start building this other thing. So I'm still setting up though. So I need a moment.
Don't come back.
Okay.
I gotta pick something else to listen to because
Alright.
this is not working.
Repairs are on. Shields are charged.
You go off, I'm gonna
Charge on in.
You know what? Yeah. Acceleration.
Oh no. This might actually be a problem.
But coming.
Thank you. Oof.
I didn't quite get a chance to get my repairs going.
It's okay.
Well, that's fine. I mean, I've got
Oh, bye, Joe.
2,500.
Pony, what are you doing? Oh god.
Do you not put batteries in Spidertrons?
I
Is that
do.
like...
You'd need to.
Hmm, is one Mark II usually enough?
No.
Two?
I think the agreed upon build is 1 reactor, 3 legs, 3 shields, 4 batteries. It seems to be a
Wait.
good.
4 shield, 2
Say that again?
batteries, and it's
Oh,
mostly
sorry,
enough.
that's right. Yeah. Jay's got a different one. So 1 reactor,
Uh huh.
three legs, so that gets you your 10 tiles across and 3 tiles deep. And then along the bottom 2 rows, then you can go with a mix of either, as Jamata was saying, 2 batteries, 4 shield. I tend to go with 4 batteries, 3 shield.
Oh, see, I've got laser turrets in my Spidertrons as well
No,
as mine. Well, because
no.
I've got follow-on Spidertrons, follower Spidertrons.
Yeah. You have to go that route. So you'd be better off making all of yours compatible, so you don't end up with a laggard. But since the rest of us are running Mark II power armors that are just filled to the rafters with
Lasers.
PLDs, yeah, we end up where I've got 12 PLDs going at the same time, but tons and tons and tons of
Yeah.
battery, which means I'll never run short of killing power.
Oh yeah, I've got 8 in my armor. I've got 8 lasers and 6 batteries and a reactor, and 1 roboport so that I can repair.
Yeah, see, I've got 9
Why
batteries.
mix use on that? I mean, you're not going to repair unless you're going to
So
stop
I,
anyways.
so I can hang back for a second to repair instead of going all the way back to the wall.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean, if you just keep the
I
repair
can
packs in your
exit and
body,
repair.
then you can just do it manually, right? That's what I'm thinking.
You
Why
almost,
waste
I
that spot on something automated that you can do manually? I'm just thinking out loud. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just.
Yeah.
you almost don't want to step out of your Spider-Tron in this
Well,
environment.
I don't think
though.
you step out of them in order to repair, do you?
Yeah,
You just.
you have to get out of the vehicle.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like any vehicle, car, tank. You got to
Mhm.
get out to repair it. Oh, I got to back out. You want to come over, Epic?
Yep.
Thank you. Yeah, this zero
like doing
jump thing is fun.
yeah. It's like doing a flanking maneuver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
zero jump? What do you mean?
Just sorry, not flanking, strafing.
Yeah.
Strafing run.
Well, given that I'm now on the desktop, 0 jumps. I mean, this is fun.
Oh, it's almost
you-
like you can play the game.
Yeah. Interesting how that happens. Just take that drug and put it right in an IV. Where's Kanino? Hey, Wes.
Oh Lord, we're just scraping off these hives one by one, aren't we?
Yeah, well,
And there's a lot
I would
of...
say
there's a
something
lot of
about you
track-
doing the Lord's work, but he probably loves those bugs too.
Over here just roasting, well, spitter roasting. Interesting variation of spit roasting.
Phrasing.
Phrasing.
Oh,
Buffeting. Nobody? Grand Tour, top gear.
Chill out, acid breathers.
Whenever James's car would be going high speed, he'd be going buffeting.
Yeah, I realize if I'm actually doing this, like,
you gotta get
not
out.
from.
Gotta get out.
You good, Pony? All right. Right. Don't walk into this acid lake.
Walk into the acid. Step into the light.
All glory to the acid bath.
I got a bath for you. More like a salt bath, but protein bath. I don't need this train to be finished in order to finish this work, so.
Hanging back, I need to repair.
Oh god.
All right.
I'm in trouble.
Headed up here.
I'm in trouble.
I'm in big trouble.
I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
These fucking behemoth spiders, bruh.
There we go. That's called teamwork.
Teamwork makes pissing on yourself worthwhile. No?
It's a warm feeling that you can share with friends.
That's it.
Come on, lasers. Fucking do it. Hey, maybe we swap that out. One of those lasers out for a shield.
Okay, so once we recolonize England, is it just like the top 6 inches of topsoil are just going to be all biter corpses?
No, we have mower. Let me show you. You ready?
It still looks like fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's been happening. Okay.
Plus, if you use it in the other mode, you can actually remove all of that too.
Oh, nice.
It removes the decoratives if you
Uh-huh.
use it in normal mode. It removes the corpses if you use it in alternate mode.
Okay.
I don't know, I need to go eat some dindin.
Yeah, I gotta feed my cat.
Hello, high speed. High speed.
Hello.
It's a nice train you got there. I'm so glad that in my Spidertron it can't run me over.
It'll try.
The trains never forget their bloodthirst.
Did you know trains keep track of how many kills they get?
Yep.
Every train knows. It's
I think
true
even
cooking.
wagons have a different train count, kill count.
Christ.
Okay.
You get clipped by a corner, and that's what all it takes. Hanging back,
Or you
Bonnie?
can do stuff like I do, where you literally run sideways, run right into the fucking thing.
Yeah, I almost had that happen a couple times. Right, stay north of Pony.
Sometimes I wonder if Power Armor Mark II is better, and then I remember, well, even if the Spidertron has less modularity
Oh my God.
spot, you know.
Speed, could you check how many capsules we have in the logistic network?
Well, I'm not in the factory, but
Which ones would you like, Jay? I don't use mine.
Yellow, preferably.
Right, where do you want to meet? I'm hanging
this
out with
chest
Epic.
says 19.
Down, or I don't know.
Okay, Epic, are you good on your own?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay, heading out.
We've got 1,000 of them stored over here. We could increase that number if you're using them faster than that.
Usually put out 1,000 during a raid.
All right.
Alright.
Well,
Sweet.
I will
You can
increase
just
that number.
click them into my spider's inventory
Yeah, give me a second. There's the yellow. Do you want some blue?
if you have them, sure.
Yeah, like I said, I don't use mine. Knock yourself out, sir.
Oof.
All right. What's everybody up to? Pony is still charging? Epic, you're good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Fuck, I don't have any of those chests. Alright, well, these will have to do.
Oh, not good.
Coming to you, coming to you, coming to you.
I'm mostly good. There we go. Yeah, I'm good. Thanks for the help.
Any hands make light work. You're repairing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, repairing. And almost repaired. Still repairing. Still repairing.
I can just barely see
There we
them through the stickers.
There we go.
Well, I
Alright.
gotta head to dinner. Have a good one.
Alright.
How would you want to, consume?
Who's that left?
I can.
Oh, I can. Okay.
Yeah. I know. It's like, who the heck's the voice?
Yeah, he didn't say much. I was like, I don't recognize that voice. Great voice.
Where's Bob to say thank you again?
Oh, have you guys seen the, there's a deleted scene from, like, Terminator 3, where it shows, the T-800s being designed, and you see Schwarzenegger there with, like, some really down home, southern, redneck accent, and and the generals watching it, are like, yeah, I mean, great face, great physique, but like, I really don't like that accent. And the lieutenant or something at the computer turns to them and says, "That can be fixed," in like Arnold's actual voiceover. And I'm getting comments from the Peanut Gallery on my stream about my accent.
Hello, Red Ray.
No regrets.
We're clearing England. We need the steel.
Slow it down. Oh, you good there, party?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Serpentine, Babu, serpentine.
Oh crap, that's why I'm doing so poorly. Guys, I'm out of juice. Can I get a bit of a support? I
Yeah.
lost track of my batteries. I'm heading back to the wall. I need to get... Oh shit.
You need to get the O shed.
No, I just came across an expansion base as I was leaving.
I could have swore I heard him say he needs to get the O shed.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna get out of here. I need to get behind a wall. Back soon, guys. Need some charging.
Okay.
Oh, beautiful. I do have a spare.
Alright, I need that other crane too to finish building this. How close to you are finished? Holy shit, you ain't even close!
How you doing there, Pony?
Yo, dog. We're supposed to have some yellow inserters in here and stuff. Might look like we're upgrading those too, huh?
Man, I am not used to seeing these hives without the decoratives under them.
Creep.
Yeah, it looked weird, didn't it?
But yes, clearing out merry old England.
Gonna need those, but I don't need them right now. Alright, that's all for research for now.
Sweet. Man, we've cleared out a lot.
Before I return, anybody opposed to me dropping a radar out here?
For it.
No, we can probably just run power over there. Let me click a couple buttons here and
Well, I'm going to be going back up anyway, so I just need time to let the batteries recharge.
There we go. Okay. Hey, Pony. Let's just hang out for a sec. Repair and such. I see.
what is going on with this? Are you the old design or you're oh
Okay.
Fuck, you're already building at high speed. Oh. No defenses.
nah, I don't need defenses, I got you guys. Alright, that's gonna take some extra work then.
Yeah, I could use some recharging too.
All right, 80%.
Well, while you're resting, the biters are expanding, just so you know. I'm only teasing.
Well, you know what I can do? Since I'm not planning on moving, take out the legs, put in take out 2 legs, put in a reactor just to let it charge faster.
Yep. So I
I do
also
that.
do
That's
myself.
one of the reasons I have turret priority filter. It's an interesting truffod. I think that's coming in the next version. And yeah, I keep dedicated spots in my inventory for the things I swap out of my like that. The things that I swap out like that.
All right, full charge coming back up into the fray.
It's almost a shame that you can't make charging ports for your personal batteries, just like there are charging ports for robots.
I haven't done it often. What's the command to make my... it's the remote control to make it move?
You need
You
a
follow someone, I think it's control and then left click after you've assigned
yeah.
it.
Yeah, if you mouse over the Spidertron remote, you can see the...
Okay, I gotta get my remote pulled back
Yes.
out.
I've got it on the quick bar.
Yeah, I keep mine on my quick bar as well when I have one.
I've
When I
changed-
lower my standards and actually deign a spider worth touching with my awesome self. And I don't fuck up placing my
There we go.
miners.
I think I've only ever crafted now 3 spider drops.
Wait until we get to Artie, and then you can get their artillery bombardment remote, and you can use it to draw pictures on the screen. And Artie goes awesome. And we'll have a but it but it's just oh, I gotta go feed my cat or I'm gonna get clawed to death. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Real
Hey,
life.
Kovalec's finished through.
Hey, how come my labels went away? What I hit wrong?
I don't know. Mine
Okay.
disappeared once I came back, but it could also be because I'm on a different computer. Alright, coming up into the fight.
No, I'm on the same computer. Flying kites is an exciting family activity.
Pony's pointing out alt might be a key.
Oh, hey, yeah, there it is.
Okay. You're repairing, I assume?
Just finished.
Okay, let's head up.
There we go. See, I said the flying kites thing because I'm kiting all these hordes of bugs. Oh, that's a nice pool of acid I don't want to walk through.
Yeah, I know.
I'm technically out of ammo, but never really used much of it.
Oh, I've still got my sub rockets, but
See, I wonder if you have multiple shields and you take some damage, does it take it from each one individually, or each one equally, or like one, or is it just a pool of health and the number of shields you have is a multiplier for the...
I think the second one.
Yeah. Well, does that also mean that it's the recharge rate? I don't know. Alright. I'm heading back to rearm, recharge, and reconsider life choices.
Okay, I'm kind of back. I'm going to give a shout out. My co-streamer, Epic Birdie Guy. You can go watch
Woo!
him play. Yep, there he is. Did you ever read that book, Wild African Safari Hunt? It was written by a guy named Claude Balls.
By what now?
There's a book called African Safari Hunt. It was written by a guy named Claude Balls.
Claude Balls. Okay. Making sure I heard that right.
Yeah. It was some really biting commentary.
Mm-hmm.
Very pointed, sharp opinions in there.
Oh, the
By
coal
the end, I
patch is
felt
being
like
eaten.
I'd been mauled.
Coal patch is being eaten.
Yeah, it is. I I trusted Jay. What I get?
Don't go away, you will get explosive rockets in your face.
Well, I just used explosive rockets on those things, so thanks.
Yeah, looking out for each other. Yeah. So this remote radar situation going on here.
Totally cheaty.
I mean, I see that you have the circuits and the accumulator to, like, very, to, like, trickle feeded power, but...
Nope. It's somebody else's design. I copied from them. What it does is that it accumulates up to 3,600, and then it turns on, and then it shuts off. So what it does is basically it runs once a second or something like that, and it only runs for the radar's scan cycle. It doesn't run for the radar's refresh cycle. So you're basically taking advantage of the
Hey, we missed a spot. Or this new
game feature that tracks when things are happening.
I wonder where my Spidertron went. My green boy.
Are we clean down south?
Ha. I think Pony's about to find out.
That's the crisscross?
Yeah?
Okay.
See, you guys are quite shrimply vibing back at base. The Lord appreciates your work. Spider Island.
That sucks. Oh boy! Yay!
Get them into the acid. Big blue goo.
I'm half armor, almost half power. I'm hanging back, Jay, for a second.
On across the England.
Yeah. Pony, I can scan the east. No problem at all. Man, I'm not even watching my own Spidertron.
Oh, I thought you were going to say your own stream, and I was like, neither am I.
Well, I mean, I work from the OBS deck, so I can see the chat, on my.
How high is
on my
everybody's
screen.
ticks? Oh, never mind. I'm caught up again.
Where do you see about
Uh,
if you're
I
behind or
it's a
not?
debug issue that
Oh.
I was up to 180 ticks and it suddenly just dropped back to 8.
Yeah, we've almost got to the oil. All right, good. We don't have anyone sneaking up behind us
For now.
for now. Yes.
That was bad.
Yeah, I got up to 80 ticks on that in one shot.
Yeah, same here.
120.
All right, ready, Pony? Oh
Just-
wow, I am. Yeah, my
pressing
controls are
stop.
lagging.
Just
I'm
pressing
lagging.
Oh, yeah.
F to
I'm
get out
lagging.
of it.
All right, backing out, waiting for the lag to stop.
Sorry about that.
Oh yeah, yeah. I know, Mattia.
I'm back down to 7.
Oh, you know what? All these things need to be upgraded back to level 3s. How's power looking? It's good. All right, we're going to do that. Level 2 assemblers become level 3 assemblers. All right, so now that we've just done the lag, I'm going to save, and then I'm going to do a big upgrade on the base.
I took a big spike. Yeah, almighty. I wonder what color. Should I keep my Spidertron Atomic Green, or should I go with something else?
Oh, that was a close one.
You good there, Pony?
That looks bad.
Okay.
How dare they eat my robots? They just vomited on
Nami,
my
Nami,
repair
little-
bots.
Nami, Nami, little crystal candles. Or something.
Just saying, if we have construction robot speed researched, that would get it so that we can repair ourselves as we walk.
Yeah, that would require that we launch a rocket, which I'm not ready to do yet.
That big
I placed the wrong
south-headed
train.
bunch of fighters, I don't think you want to go there, dear fighters.
Oh
Another
my
lag
god.
Spike. Sorry about that.
What was that?
Lag spike.
Yeah, why?
Yeah. Let us know when you're about to do like a mass upgrade.
I didn't do that. Those lag spikes
Okay.
sometimes happen because of
Yeah.
hosting.
Okay. But yeah, let
got
us know. Let us know when you're about to do the
I
upgrade.
already did my upgrade.
Oh, okay.
I'm done with that.
Okay. Okay.
I am up to 100 ticks. That's
Yeah, I'm starting to drop back down. 7.
Hey, how do I turn that on so that I know how many ticks behind I am?
F4, and you said it was multiplayer settings, Jay? Yeah, what you'll see is latency buffer and jumps.
Mm.
it's in Discord.
Thank you, Chief.
Of course, dude. All right. Hang out here. Let's repair.
Thank you. Oh, please, thank you.
Okay. Where is it?
My God. These damn spitters. These spitter critters. Where to go?
Under 10% power, pulling out. Oh, pulling back.
I'm just glad the poison capsules don't affect us. Or at least don't affect
Hello,
the
Sardi.
Spidertrons.
Yeah, as long as
Any-
you're in a vehicle, they don't affect you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that would
Kind of makes sense.
I mean, yes. Oh no. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, didn't see the setting you meant, the debug reporting that you mentioned. That's okay.
If you hit F4, it is about 10 or 11 from the top. Show multiplayer statistics.
Okay. I'll look at it when I'm not hip deep in spider corpses.
Look at it
Makes
now.
sense.
9! There we go.
Goodness, if we could start getting more oil, imagine what we could do.
Please tell me that would enable more batteries.
Maybe. No, it's copper and iron.
I mean, so what's the oil the bottleneck for?
Nothing.
Oh, well.
Except for we use it on our walls.
Right.
So it's, how we're staying alive. Staying alive.
Ah.
alive.
Oh no. Yeah, I got a horde following me, but it should be alright.
I find bad is that if a rocket slot gets out of one kind of rocket, it doesn't fall back to the other kind of rocket.
Yeah, that does suck. It doesn't auto switch ammo.
You mean when you're in the Spidertron?
Yeah. So, red rocket runs out, I have to manually put in the...
Oh,
Faith, get away from me. Alright, guys, come back in.
Yes! Lead them into the poison cloud. Wahahaha. There we
There's
go.
no power there. I don't know what the. Grid size 10 by 6. Hello, brother. Hey, Pony, what's up? You want me to... What's the optimal power layout?
Which one? Power armor or your spider?
The Spode.
Oh,
1 reactor, 2 to 4 batteries, 3 exoskeletons, 3 or 4 shields. Depends on your combination of batteries and shields.
And then I guess I'll just have 1 laser. Like,
You fixing up over there, Epic?
yeah, just recharging the Spider-Tron.
Okay.
Yeah, I should just have the laser defenses on myself, where I have 6 batteries, as opposed to the batteries that are charging the shields.
is there a way you can get your own lasers on your body to function on the Spidertron, or is that just not how God works?
Oh no, that's how it works. Lasers on your
You-
body can fire out of the spider.
Yep.
That's
And
what
that's-
Jay's been saying for like 3
What?
days.
Hold on. That changes everything.
Yes, it does.
And then if you're lucky enough to get
lasers
a
on my power armor can... That's crazy.
Yeah, and if you're lucky enough to get a gunner, they come in with the same level of laser that you do, and then you're running like 24 lasers.
What the fuck? So
And
hold
that
on.
makes
How do
a
I
big
get that
difference.
to happen?
You get a buddy. But right now, all of us are
See.
running spiders.
Yeah. But see, to do that, you need to have friends, and that's a problem we all have.
No, I don't have that problem.
I have 200 friends behind me.
So I've got my...
You see all those red squares on the map?
Oh, it does
They all
work
just
like
wanna give
that.
me
Oh,
hugs.
sweet baby Jesus.
They all just want to give me hugs.
Hmm.
I didn't know that's how that worked. No wonder.
Oh, jeez.
I can save the battery of this thing, and it's like having an extra bit of power armor on my power armor. It's fantastic.
Sorry, Murph, Murph.
May God have mercy on your souls.
Because I won't.
Nasty spitter fuckers.
Yeah. Now, to lay it on your follower Spidertrons, where you're going to want them to have 2 legs in order to keep up with you and to keep ahead of the biters. But like 2 or 3 shields, either 2 or 4 batteries, and 3 lasers, and a reactor.
Yeah, that one's a different layout.
Yes.
And on top of that, you've got to pair them all so that they're the same.
Little cat.
Not really. I
Let's
mean,
hold off on teaching that right now.
mhm.
Because if the main
Yeah.
spider dies, the other ones go headless, and then they all die.
Well, I mean, I keep the remotes on my hotbar, so I can, if somehow.
That shit happened
I mean-
so fast, and I wasn't referring to you, by the way.
Mm-hmm. No, I mean it's fine. It's fine, you know. But you're
I'm
right.
comfortable with you having. I'm comfortable with you having a. What is that train? That thing that comes down a bride's gown after her.
Right.
The train.
No, that's a train. Yeah.
Yeah, train.
I'm fine with you having a train of
Gunners.
dirty gray spiders. Oh, look, they're white. That there was a woman that wanted to get a wedding dress, so she told the place, my 4th wedding, Oh, great! Thanks, guys. Thanks for taking care of my coal. So she told the
Build
seamstress that she
fucking
wanted.
defenses.
No, you're there.
We are the defenses.
So she told the seamstress that she wanted a white dress for her wedding, and the seamstress said, "It's your fourth wedding. Isn't that a bit much?" Here comes Bob.
All right, Faith, come this way. I'll help you out. There we go.
The gear, it hurts.
Thanks, Jay. I'll be up there shortly to fix it all.
Yeah, just
There's
12
lighter
miners.
No more bussy bollocks for you.
We don't actually need all of that coal anyway, so.
I just want this oil. Uncontested.
Again, tell me you're
I'm
American
gonna be
without telling me you're
pausing
American.
in 3, 2, 1, pause.
Okay.
While we're paused, do we want to maybe go across that north edge where Faith is before we come down, or do I need to stay on this side on the west just to prevent any
The ladder.
anybody? No, it's just that I don't want to let anybody sneak through.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree with your second choice, the ladder.
I mean, I think we should just get radars going.
Yeah.
Do you
All
want to
right, I'm
roboport
pausing
out?
in 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah,
I recommend that you go straight west. That way, there's less chance of them coming back.
Oh no.
And I get the seeking suspicion that Jay is building something to ensure that they don't come kill that again.
I'd prefer to clear this out. I mean, maybe having one guy like Miragu doing what he's doing, dancing around like that, but
Hey, he likes the way you dance. You hear that?
How about we build a
Epic,
wall there?
yeah.
just mention Michelle. Miri goes just.
I mean, we could build a
misfits
wall, but
initials.
in all honesty, Jay, by the time I get up there and build the wall, you guys will have cleared ahead.
That just means you're lazy.
Yes. I am blaming my inadequacies on you.
All right. So what were you saying about
Oh, naming? Just
Yeah.
Michelle.
Michelle? Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, Michelle.
Hey.
There we go.
Oh. Is someone currently driving Pony's spider? And is that Pony? Because I can be up there in a second with the rails.
Hey Bob, were you here for the switchover?
I'm not even sure what that sentence means. I just got back.
Oh, so there's this thing called a desktop that exists.
Oh, yes. You cheated.
I am.
Okay. You did make the switch.
I had to. My jumps were just insane. I was going to end up either not being able to participate or just.
There.
All right, bite the bullet.
Be careful.
Inject the drug directly into the vein.
You good there, Michelle?
Right on. Oh, I'm surviving. I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, if anybody wants to swing over this way at some point, that'll be fine too. Alright, coming at you, Jay.
Trying to help you, Faith. There you go. Woo. That was a close one.
Oh my god.
That was a lot of fun.
There you go. Do wish you could get more than one drone.
Just so you know, but I think you noticed.
Yeah, more than one drone repairing the Spidertrons. They're big enough for it, you know.
Yeah, that is interesting because more than one can service a chest at the same time, so it's not like they have collision effects.
Right. Oh, I've had some bases with like 20,000 bots in the air at the same time. There are 0 collisions.
And zero chance to see what the fuck is actually going on. I mean, seriously, can you actually see what's going on when that many bots are moving around?
And at your pony.
Man, this place is getting cleared up. The Britterland. Look at how clean this island is. Look at how clean that oil.
I mean, we're also getting rid of those pesky trees.
The true enemy
can't
of
have
Factorio.
those.
Yes.
The ultimate enemy is the rock, though, because it traps you.
Yes.
Makes you work out at 4:30 in the morning. Oh wait, different rock.
Mm-hmm.
Nice wall there, Jay. It's something I should learn is to make temporary things instead of always trying to make things that are persistent and long lasting.
Anything temporary that lasts long enough is persistent.
Hey, that's what I do at work. I build temporary solutions that outlast most of my colleagues.
Alright, well, we have another steel depot online. Good job, I guess.
Make sure to feed it in.
Oh, it's already set up.
I need my slowdown caps.
Lag spike.
Sorry about that. Dragging a little bit too much.
Oh, out of ammo. Out of ammo. But
Not
should
yet.
be fine.
Fine.
Just
Fine.
smack into things with the lasers. It'll be fine.
Yeah, I definitely can't do combat. I'm getting about 3 FPS. It's brilliant.
Wow.
But I can ride along passively.
Bob? Bob? You want to come up, Bob?
You can watch the slideshow.
Yes.
There we go.
And save on rockets.
Where are you at, location-wise, Bob?
I'm up with Pony. We are
Oh, you're
pretty
already.
north.
Oh, you're already up here then.
Yeah.
I thought you were still looking for a ride.
No.
Okay.
I've been with Pony a fair bit now.
Okay.
You might want to pop down one of your radars in the middle of that. Give you a bit of a view around. Yes, Pony is giving him a ride. As Bob was saying, he's like 6 foot, so can't be such a small pony.
Yep. Pretty much a horse.
Let's put a few more legs in his Spidertron. It'd be the Pony Express.
Okay. Get out. Alright, that's gonna be 7.
Oh wait, I have to work tomorrow. I totally forgot.
So you probably gotta go, eh?
Correction, today.
Oh man.
Well, thanks for
Sounds like
playing.
it's time to go. Take
Yeah.
care. Stay safe.
It's after midnight for him.
It's about 1 a.m.
Yeah, it's like we're fighting a war over that 26 million stone patch. Don't need it.
Bob, do you need rockets from me? Leftovers?
You eventually need the world.
Pony and Epic might be using them more often than I am.
About it. Have fun.
Thanks for playing.
I'm backing out. I'm at 18% power.
So I'll be back Friday, I think. I don't think I can make it Thursday. I've got an appointment. Tuesday and Wednesday I have appointments, so meetings. So that's 7, huh? Wait a minute.
Oh. Pony, I'm dropped out. I hit enter about 45 seconds ago to try and heal you. Oh. I think I'm... Yes, I am.
And I'm good. As soon as I pull out of the slowdown effect of the spitters, I'm good.
That's 6. Okay.
Try moving. Yeah.
Pro tip: don't let your health get to 0.
Yeah, it tends to be bad for your health. Hi, other.
So high speed, where do you unload that steel? Because I haven't seen any unloading station for that.
Or what?
This is a loading station.
Yeah,
Does
there's a
where
steel
does
loading
this
station.
where
And
does
there's
this train unload?
well, if you click on the station, it'll show you the trains.
Yeah, but it has an
But
X in the unloading station. So there is no unloading station for it.
well, no, it's turned off because this unloading station, I'm going to point. It's to the east of where I clicked. It's turned off because it's full, so there's no need for it right now.
Can we somehow get to fill up the old base with more steel?
Yes.
Is there meant to be the blue capsules turned off? There's a belt pointing the other
Yes.
way, stopping it from getting to the chest.
Yeah, you can also find blue capsules over here too. Here, there's 1,000 of them stored there. Because eventually, what's over there on the left is going to get torn apart. So, what I can do is a steel unloader. See, we have another steel station here, but there's not enough iron coming through on that.
Oh man, our old coal is really out.
What was that?
Coal in the old base is run out.
Yes, yes, that's gone as well. Well, I mean, eventually we just tear down the old base. We just need to build the. This is all old base, and we just eventually need to migrate over to new base. So that's why I'm questioning whether or not we want to do that. If we need more rocket production and stuff like that over here, then maybe we just extend out here. Because we've got, I mean, we could move the flags, but I kind of like them. We could put the flag, well, we're going to have to build around that base, but around that rocket silo. And we're getting almost a full belt of steel into the original base one. So it's just that we're over consuming. Oh, you just upgraded it to red belt, so that should help.
There's Luxembourg. There's Bern. I'm going to stay by the shiny rock farm because I like shiny rock. Pick up some of the empty miners. Oh. Rats, do I have any fire?
Are we able to ferry any rockets, any yellow rockets up this way, or red rockets, I guess?
Way up to the
should
top?
I? Yeah, to the front lines.
Yeah, if you're out, you kind of have to take
All right.
a walk.
All right,
Um,
all right.
Got a few on me,
Sorry.
but not much.
Kind of tied into this. So Jay, I don't know that I. Oh, I cut it down to 6. Didn't I don't know that I need to do a steel unloader.
No, I just upped the production of capsules in the units.
Hey, just broke my way to the coast, the west coast. Sweet.
Nice.
All right, repairing.
All right, defending.
And yeah, I figure that that island just to the south of where the fighters are right now, that's a good place for a zoo, right?
Yeah, until we get Artie.
Oh, so that's not a zoo. That's already practice round.
Yep.
Something like that. Yeah.
Okay, I can do it. I can dig it.
Heading east to go knock out something I can see on screen.
Yep, I see it.
All right, let you handle
Yep,
that.
covering. Oh, jeez, that's why
All
I'm
right,
so.
coming back.
That's why I've been so slow. I was still in
What?
recharge.
Oh.
Recharge the batteries mode.
Pipes. Iron fire. Pipe. Need to lay down some pipe. Yeah.
Oh, is that where that is? Might be a problem.
Yay!
Okay, let's stay away from Pony for a bit. I think he's recharging or repairing. Coming at you there, Epic.
Okay.
Hey, that's a nice
Yeah.
juicy oil spot up here. 12k oil.
The one in England?
This one.
Oh, further in England.
Yeah, there's another one I saw peeking a few minutes ago.
Just so you know, Pony, you
That's
are out of
18K.
explosive rockets, so
Okay.
be
Repairing.
careful.
Right, stay away from Epic.
Holy shit, look at all that oil, that juicy
We'll probably never get to the
oil.
oil to the west, whatever island that is.
But
Is that
immediately west,
Ireland?
that'd be Ireland.
A lot. I do
North
believe that.
Island.
I do believe that'd be Ireland.
In Scottyland?
It's Moy Island.
It is oil. Hold up.
Behind you there, Epic.
Yeah, I have no rockets, so don't worry about that.
Yeah, good. Ziggy's added all the way back up there, but I did
There you go.
think it's Ziggy's attic. Yeah, and we're not gonna be hurting for copper either. Yeah. We're gonna have that copper station going. And then we'll have a little sliver of it in the railway. Just because we can.
Okay, Babu. Seriously, why are you always so slow? Now you've got as many legs as everyone else.
You're repairing over there?
Yeah. I was also trying to find out. Whatever.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay away from you, and I went down to almost 1/3 health.
Oh,
All right, stepping away to repair.
all right.
Michel Spider.
Well, Bob, if you want non-combat stuff to do, there's things to be built over here.
Honestly, it's fun watching for a little bit.
Okay. So you just like to watch, huh? Okay.
That is so creepy when the Spidertrons like really extend their legs.
Yeah. It's one of the best and weirdest parts of the game to watch. And just wait until it's all those pentapods doing it all at the same time.
Oh yeah, good lord.
Good point, Aber Scott, Chatty.
It is great watching my Wait, no, I don't have a wedding dress train. I have an entourage.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay.
Yes.
Are you riding around in a mid-60s Lincoln then?
Whoa. I see you, Michelle.
Thank you.
You know, it's almost like these spiders don't want, it's almost like they have a problem with us. We're only
Well, have you tried showering?
I mean, we just want to colonize that land and bring civility and civilization.
Who would argue with that?
Reverse British, right?
Besides 100 and some odd other countries in the history of the world.
Well, just think about this as being 1066. Norman invasion.
Here, I
You could
thought
shower in poison caps.
I mean, it's not like biological weapons are a war crime or something.
Hey, it's never a war crime the first time.
You know what? It's not a war crime if nobody's around to tell about it.
That is true.
It's not a war crime if we're not in war.
Of course, the question is, are chemical weapons weapons of mass destruction?
They're an indiscriminate one, unfortunately.
Yep.
Oh shit, what the hell's my power at? 14%. I have to back out soon. I need to go recharge.
I'm recharging.
Are you entirely battery powered? Like you back out, change your kit to have a reactor in it?
I pop out 2 legs to put in a reactor, just to speed up the recharge factor.
So you still have one reactor. You just
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
kind of like what I do when I'm doing heavy construction, like I am now. But I fucked it up and.
Hold on a second, guys. Let me mow the lawn.
Don't forget your mini robo networks. Absolute cheating.
Please clean up the land. Clean all these bodies around as evidence of what we've done. You don't need that. Silly. Over.
All right. Y'all good with me retreating and rearming?
Faith's just gonna have to hold it. Useless and sorry, Pony and Bob are up there doing, I think, a recharge as well.
Hey, there's a ghostly train here. All right.
These bitters.
Almost a shame you can't tell Spidertrons to like patrol an area.
Oh, there is a mod for that, and I wish it was real. You know, a thing built in.
Uh-huh. So I have a question. In your guys' defenses, where you have long strips, how come you don't have your final like innermost wall be solid?
Because biters will path through the hole if they can get to, if they have a path to what's attacking them or a military target, which is a flamer turret in this case,
Right?
they will not attack the walls unless they're in the way or they can't get there. So by leaving a hole there, what you've done is protected your walls.
I
And
mean,
because it's backed up with, because it's supported with ammo turrets or laser turrets, depending on the design, they never get to the flamer turret because every time they have to make a decision, they hesitate. And so all that hesitation, they're standing in flames or they're getting shot by bullets. So it's a defensive, it's a protection mechanism for the walls. The walls will get shot, they will get attacked if there's so many biters that they block their own path. But the hole is there, one, so you can get through, but more importantly, so that the biters think, oh, I can get to that flamer turret. And then they focus on the flamer turret. By the time they get to the flamer turret, they're dead. Versus, I can't get to that flamer turret, I'm going to attack the wall, and then you've got to go repair the wall. It was something developed by Rain that, as I mentioned, there's a long neck of the original design for it. I might have the blueprint somewhere. It's like 12 or 20 tiles, walls long. And the path to the flamer turrets is open. They can just run right to it. But
they won't survive that long.
right. And then the other part of it is that, well, the back half of it is blocked off, so they can't actually get to the laser turrets that are behind.
Mm-hmm.
But the challenge with that is that the every time you want to go through, you've got to bust a hole in your wall. So if they're never going to get through, why make life tough on you? Leave a hole. And the size is important. It is 7 tiles. Mucky and I did a bunch of testing. It's got to be an odd number so you can stagger it. So it's 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. 9 is too long. They will give up pathfinding and just start attacking the wall. And so the next one is 7, and they seem to be okay with that. They
Okay.
like dying. The dragon's teeth don't work because the biters will just get an angle. The way that biter pathing works is that a 2x2 biter, like large and whatever the other one
Gargantuan.
is, yeah, they are
Yeah.
2 tiles wide and they will not go through a 1 tile opening. But if it's 1 tile with 2 tiles open behind it, they will fit through in a sort of diagonal, if you will. And so they will path through dragon's teeth in a diagonal fashion. Which means dragon's teeth under heavy load are worthless. Interesting, Bob. Power's fucked.
Okay.
Hey. Yeah, it seemed like power failed everywhere. Did we run out of green stuff?
I don't believe.
I'm
Seems
at
so.
yeah. I'm at the base. Where do you need me to check?
Nuclear fuel is over there. Considering things are broken right now, you can just re-enable the pipes. There's a bunch of pipes that connect that would, if those were turned on, would,
On my way.
yeah. We don't have the power right now, Aver Scotty.
Yeah.
Power's back. Hi.
What would be hilarious is putting nuclear jet fuel in the boilers of the regular steam turbines.
That's as much as I could do for the moment. Before figuring out what failed. Yeah, out of nuclear.
Yeah, is this... That's an active
See,
provider chest.
that's why I usually prefer a steam controlled nuclear.
Yeah, there are no there's no nuclear fuel available.
Funny.
Yeah, give me a second.
Faith, stop walking away.
Whoa. And what's the marker for Sam there?
I'm back. What did I miss?
Nuclear fuel bottoming out.
Shit.
Yeah, I don't think that train ever launched.
No, because it's still not through Corex. We should set it up a little bit differently, but I'm manually carrying over the rocks.
Okay, thanks. And then you need to get to sleep.
Oh yes, there was something.
Yeah, so why is the... Oh, this just doesn't have fuel. Okay.
Shiny rocks are not saturated on the Corex pipeline.
Okay, we'll catch up to it eventually. Zihaz, if you're interested in joining, just DM me on my Discord, and I will send you the information.
Ooh, why am I going that way? Okay.
Hey, Bob, how are you guys making out over on that side?
Okay, where's the oil? Where's the oil pumped?
The what?
I'm talking to myself, but I'm trying to see where the... Trying to put in a design for... Ooh, nice. To goose the... Goose the Coverex a little bit.
All right, what's missing here?
Alright, stepping away to repair.
Yeah. Man, you guys do not use modules or beacons much, do you?
Not until later game.
Yeah.
So at this point, I mean, resources are pretty much free. Space is pretty much infinite. So, those things are useful for when you're short on things, and we're pretty much not. If I'm going for high performance, I will.
All right. I'll just stick to combat.
You're welcome to work on it. I'm not gonna, but
I'm gonna recharge.
there's always the chance that I'm gonna learn something from you. So,
Slowly recharge.
All right, Faith and Michelle, I'm coming back to the front lines.
Yeah. No, I can see your line coming up.
All mines.
Okay, I set up an alarm. If we are below 50 fuel cells, there will be an alarm blinking.
excellent.
that's good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Speaking of alarms, when does your wake up alarm clock go off today?
Haven't decided yet.
Oh, okay.
Probably 7:30. 6 hours.
Oh, 6 hours is plenty of sleep. Once a week, twice a week, 6 times
I
a
know.
week. I usually go for 7 hours a day, and that's good for me. Sometimes 6 is good for a while. My bladder and my cat won't let me sleep any longer than that.
I mean, we still have school holidays, so my wife and my daughter will just be sleeping.
We had one of those today.
Yeah, I had off today as well.
Public holiday here in Canada.
Yep. A lot of my coworkers are in Granby, Ontario, so they're off too.
I'm just recharging Epic. I'm also waiting for you to come up.
No worries. Hail hydrate.
All right. Crisscross and we go side by side. You take left, I take right.
Well, I
or
think we
you
should
take-
go. I think we should go here to clear out where ponies started to poke the
Oh,
hive.
Pony's swinging back. Pony went up pretty far on
Yeah,
that edge.
I see that.
Yeah. Just taking a look here.
It's
I mean, if we
go ahead.
All right, I was thinking if Pony stays on that side because he's got Bob, we come a little bit to the right-hand side, we can clear that minor peninsula, maybe a little bit lower. Yeah. I don't hear the pings because I don't have the game sound on this one.
I have that turned off anyway, so I never hear pings.
No, but because I'm doing Discord through the laptop, I don't have any of the game sound, period.
Oh, hey, we
I
can
didn't know
cross this.
Yeah, and I'm getting caught. Give me a second. I lost the spider doing that last time.
There we go.
You can. Thanks for the follow. That's very cool. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a good day.
There we go.
Shit. Shit. Gotta back out. Backing out.
Coming towards you.
Down at probably 5% health. I'm gonna have to go save myself.
No worries.
Yeah. Just trying to thin some of this out for you before I run
Mhm.
away.
No, we're good. We're good. All right, you go. You
Running
go.
away. Running away.
A brave Sir Robin, he chickened out. He ran away. No worries.
Yeah, I was under 500.
Ooh.
Got there with 23 rails left.
All right, 57% power. Coming back into the fray.
No rush.
I was more concerned about the armor.
Ah.
I got slowed down bad. Couldn't get away.
The only thing I would say about this mod where it has planet Earth, it needs landmarks. It needs like labels to say where where the major cities or areas are.
Yeah, that's data that could be added, but first off, I'd have to do a lot of research to add those in, because I mean the cities are hard coded, but first of all, that's a lot of research. I don't. I mean, I like the idea, but in all honesty, I've put thousands of hours into this mod, and
Oh wow.
it doesn't have enough downloads to justify the work I put into it.
No, I get it.
And there's like 6 different maps, and so all of those have to be taken into consideration. So there's the whole Earth, Atlantic Ocean in the middle, because it doesn't
Uh-huh.
wrap around. The
Uh-huh.
whole Earth with Pacific in the middle, and that way Alaska and Russia are really close, and you can do either a small land bridge or use beautiful rail bridges. Each of those is about 10 million tiles,
Wow.
and they scale. And that's at scale 1. You go up to. I've never seen anything above scale 5 actually load onto a computer. Because it doesn't wrap around. It's a fixed size, so you have limited. There's limits there, and then I lost my train of thought, but
Time and effort is too much. Too many cities, too much work.
yeah, the next consideration is that there's the Americas, which is Greenland, North America, Central America, South America, and then there's Europe, which is what we're playing on now,
Mhm.
and then there's Africa, and then there's
Oceania.
Oceania.
We've always been at war with Oceania.
Mm-hmm.
Woo. I'm coming back to the front, fellas. How's it going? I see we're cooking.
Business is a boomin'.
We've almost got the oil outpost ready to go.
The landmarks would be great, but they'd be so expensive for me to add.
Mm-hmm.
I've also had the requests of make it so that the resources are realistic, but then you get starved out, especially on a big map, and there's zero
Yeah.
replayability about that. And again, more research.
Right.
But just the fact that I have pre-placed teleporters, which turns the game into a scenario, I think
Mhm.
is a big win for me. Because you don't have to have that. You don't have to have the teleporters. You can just have Earth, and
Right.
you can have the cities, but not have teleporters functional. But if you don't have pre-placed silos, then you just build, right?
Right.
But if you have pre-placed silos, you can't make a silo. So you have to find them and capture them, and that's how you win. There's an icon on the top left corner to tell you your status. But there's one other mode where you can tell it um, that only make one rocket silo, and you can tell it where to put it, or you can make it random. And the funny part about that is that if you're playing on this, there's 41 states, so there's 41 cities.
Right.
So you could end up with a situation where you don't know where the rocket silo is.
Huh.
You got to go find it, and then launch a rocket from it, and then you win.
Which honestly would be pretty cool.
Yeah,
You either win the lottery or curse your luck.
because some people have written me, it's like you should make it so it won't pick your starting location. Like, yeah, I could do that. How many people are going to play this? Yeah, at Death World, you'd have a hard time, but because this, I mean, the world of ideas is nearly infinite, right? Ideas are not the problem. It's time and
Right.
talent to implement them. People are always saying, "Oh, so and so, somebody's going to steal my good idea." No, they're not. If they've got the talent to implement your good idea, they're already implementing yours or theirs.
All right.
People aren't looking for ideas; they're looking for people to build things.
I'm backing out. That's too much lag.
Oh yeah.
Oh. I'm at 16% power. I'm going back for a recharge. Or you fixing?
Yeah, but I'm good.
Okay, I'll just hold them off for a second until you're good.
Okay, I'm good.
Okay, heading it back. Recharging.
It's like just a cavalcade of fucking worms, bro. The cavalcade.
Oh no.
Damn.
Faith, I'm so sorry.
Acid splash.
Did we lose? Do you lose all the modules in the Spidertron if it explodes? You do. Good lord.
Ooh, sorry, Pony and Pod and Bob. I mean, I'm seeing a shield in that pile of equipment.
That would have been his personal stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, if you have it, okay.
No, why would it be the stuff on my power armor?
No, but if you're carrying spares, like I carry a spare reactor, I carry spare legs.
I don't think I was carrying. What?
Yeah, that was my question. If you were carrying a spare or not.
I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
gonna.
Well, I
make-
wrote
alright,
a lot
it's
to
alright.
drop and destroy on death, so I know what it does. So
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't
think we're out.
consider Spidertrons.
I think we're out of Spideytrons. All things considered. Oh wait, no, we
Don't
have
let out
one.
your robots during a fight.
Yeah, I got it. I got them in.
I think the output is a bigger question.
You guys are rocking.
You need repairs? Alright. You're good.
Alright then.
Because somebody's changed this thing to say spiders should be 1 and not -1. And that caused it to not work because it thinks that it's already got all the spiders it needs. I will fix it. Yep, that fixed it. Who built that coal? Oh, okay. Well, not a good place to build coal.
Outside the
They
walls?
attacked
No.
there.
Didn't know they were outside.
I can at least build a spider trying to get myself back over there.
I mean, if we really need to, coal is in the network here. So just set up a requester, Jay. And keep your belt not quite exactly where it is, but like just put a couple of requesters or even, yeah, like there, because we need to clear up this space around that rocket silo anyway, so we can launch from it. But yeah, just put a couple of requesters and let them shuttle it over for you.
Returning to the fray.
I need to recharge.
All right, you do. I'll take over.
Yep. Thanks.
Heading west.
How's my corpse holding up?
Your corpse is fine. It's your material objects that are on the floor.
It says remaining time 10 minutes and 45 seconds.
Alright.
Yeah, there's nothing on his corpse. I mean, there might be something on his corpse, but the whole purpose of drop or destroy and death is that, well, one of them is that you don't lose the stuff on your corpse. Because, I mean, there might be one item on your corpse, like maybe some things.
Where the heck are the batteries at? Because I'm not. Oh. Shit. Charge. Self. Just need to get haul my butt back over there. Across the nuclear piss green sea.
Yeah, that's all pretty, fairly, dominated by pollution, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
60% and 45% batteries.
Can't wait to clean. I can't wait to clean up the lawn of all this biter gunk. Biter splatter on the ground. Look at it. It's all ugly and fleshy and gross.
Yeah.
We need normal brown and green pollution grass there. That's what we need. Oh, high speed. Thank you, high speed. Thank you. Would somebody like to lawnmower around my body so that I can see it? Yeah.
Stay in your armor, my friend, and F that belt instead. Get back in your spider. You can pick up while inside of a spider.
Yeah,
See that.
safety not guaranteed. There we go. See, I don't understand why multiple exoskeletons would make you even faster.
Guess you're just layering them on top of one another.
Yeah, I was about to say something like what Bob said. Is it's a form of game advancement, right? Because if they don't give you a way to get faster in the game's gonna suck.
You good there, Epic?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I
I
shall
just noticed it.
I shall hold this land bridge.
Yeah.
Even though I
Alright,
can
I'm gonna-
straddle it.
All right, I'm gonna go through the trees and see if I can knock out some of these worms.
See, I don't want to use missiles on.
Hold. And time for some power.
I feel like in order for me to do anything, I'm gonna need to start doing missile runs. Bomb people. Oh, what the fuck? I'm gonna rot? You damn well better be.
Lag spike or just me?
Lag
Uh,
spike.
Okay.
No, I'm doing fine for now.
Yeah, see, trying not to use the explosive rockets on these guys because that just clears out the forest that people behind them can just run through now.
Yeah.
Oh crap, we just lost
Oh,
Bob.
I like
Bob.
the forest because it'll help us absorb pollution. Let me get rid of these.
Hey, Scotty, that was funny.
Nope, yeah.
Looks like Jay accomplished his goal of putting down way too many power poles. Oh, I just love teasing you, man.
We're cooking biter stew for breakfast this morning. Cooking bud. Just like Klaus Schwab said.
Oof, is this Factorio or they number billions?
The wall else on that train.
Did you leave? The already
well.
salvo. Oh, damn. God damn that acid.
You guys need to come back here real quick.
Coming.
Yeah, let me just, let me cook.
I don't care who does it.
Staying.
I need to cook my biter stew.
Got it. Pony got it.
Good, man. It didn't get through. Good, nice, thanks. All right, this is going back. Is that completely isolated, that island? Yeah, it is. Good. Is that a crossing point right there?
It is, yes.
Were they coming across, though?
Yes.
Damn.
That's the land bridge that I was saying I was holding.
I'm recharging. What? My cat's just sitting at the foot of my door because he's a silly dude. He's a silly goose. Oh, and hey, look. The nuclear problem. And the nuclear solution. How much does this thing have? 27 million uranium! Yippee! Yippee! Woo, yippee! Party! Party city!
Here comes Bob.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Shit.
Hey, copper is...
I'm gonna need an assist, Pony. I gotta back out soon. I'm at 14% power. Alright. Heading back out. Need to recharge.
No problem.
28% power and climbing. Find a place to... I'm gonna go sit where high speed was.
Oh. I keep forgetting to turn my bots back off.
Yep, there's a hotkey for that.
Helldivers 2. Helldivers 2. Failure.
Where is this coal needed? Here and here.
There we go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, okay. I'm good. Oh no. Okay. I am out of repair packs. So
I've got over 100 with me. I'll come back to you. Or you're coming to me?
yeah, I'll come to you.
Okay, I got over
Sweet.
Like a
100 on me.
microscopic iron patch that's got like 4.3 mil.
Sweet. Thanks.
Easy.
Let's see what we can do. Whoops. I guess if I do...
Alright, I got 59.
There you go, half of it.
Oh god.
All right. Thanks.
How many did you get?
I'm not seeing any. Did it go in my?
Went into
Ah.
one of them.
Yeah, it went. I got it.
Okay.
Vehicle sticker. Oh. Okay. That's that mod.
Yeah, it's very chatty.
Man, I'm good. Man, I'm dead.
All right. Yeah, I need to recharge as well.
I'm almost there. 96.
Okay. So while I'm charging, I'll do ad break and bio break and be back.
Cool.
Yep.
Ah, he's coming back. He's back. Yay.
I am. Well, downloading at least.
What do you know? Wiggling works on Spidertrons.
And I'm back. And not even fully charged. Ugh.
Oh, it takes a while. Oh. Oh, we're getting so close to this edge. Good.
I can see the coast.
Yep. Everybody recharging?
I'm almost
I'm
finished
not.
recharging.
I'm
Okay.
recharging a little still, yeah. Almost done.
Whoa, shit. Staying in map view is going to get me killed one of these days.
Oh, right in the kisser.
Well, no, I mean it already knocked off almost 800 hit points.
All right, you want
All right.
to
Storm it.
start on the right and move our way west.
And immediately, Spidertron taking damage.
I'm going in. I'm going in.
Oh shit.
You good?
Yeah, it would help if I put my legs back on.
Oh, you forgot to swap out again.
Have you guys ever seen the start of Lord of War? That Nicolas Cage movie?
I've seen it so long ago, I don't remember it.
Okay, well, I mean, so the opening of it, follows a bullet from where it's manufactured, and like you see like the Russian-looking guys making it or something. I don't know. And then like in shipment and in delivery, and then it gets into a gun, and then it's fired, and it, the camera follows it as it goes, flies through the battlefield or whatnot. Like a shootout in a street, and it hits a bystander. That's and that's the opening. They're they're rolling the credits. Anyway, I was thinking, what if you did a similar thing here in Factorio, starting out with like some, a piece of iron getting turned into a piece of steel, which gets put into a laser turret, which gets delivered to the front for a laser turret creep strategy, and
It'd be a cool sort of combat demo concept.
I thought it had been done, just very, very difficult to do.
Well, in one of the original trailers for Factorio, they did. Ooh, I'm out of rockets. They did show they did track like something being passed around. In a
Yeah, I
base.
remember that. That's what I was
Yeah.
trying to remember that.
Yeah, but this, I mean, would be like 3D. So it would be much, much, much different. I know. I think there was someone who was.
No, I'm laughing because Hyden got in front of it. He got in his personal locomotive, and then he got in front of a train, and the train did not stop and started chasing him, and he jumped out of his train just in time for his locomotive to get squished.
Oh no!
That worked out fine. I'm fine.
By the way, there's a personal PAX train right there.
Oh,
You can take that up and use the turnaround or something.
okay.
Holy shit, it's
Good to know.
slow. Look at you guys. Look at you guys clean up.
Woo!
Right.
Anyways, let's clean up a little more.
Oh, there's no even reason for me to go up there.
Well, we
By
can
the
go
time
across.
you get there, it'll all be done.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
that
so
right
good.
there is a land bridge that connects, that the biters cross. So.
All right. Before you
Are we-
guys. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what to
somebody
do about that other
prepared
than
me.
clean out all of Scotland, because that's what that is, right?
It's the second half of it.
Are we
Okay.
like alienating an entire foreign audience from the streams by so grossly
Don't worry, we'll get into
misnaming
Eastern Europe where they're used to this sort of thing. Yeah, I said it.
The shiny rock.
Damn.
Look at all of the shiny rocks.
Yeah, I think there's another land bridge right there. The rest of these, our Spidertrons can traverse no problem, almost no problem.
Oh, apparently you guys are playing around in something called Loch Ness.
Well, at least these spiders aren't asking us for tree fitty.
Really? You went there?
Well, you know how many biters there are, right? About
No.
about tree fitty.
I have visitors. Exterminator.
Hide your trains.
Step in front of a train, everybody. Thank you, Exterminator. How was they are billions? Welcome, everyone. We have freed the land of Colonel Will. Thanks for the follow, War Boss. These folks are using some spiders, and ooh, look at that. And some lasers, and just, yep, they're escaping.
Escaping?
Yeah, they followed, they're up at Loch Ness, and they're crossing the bridge. They're pathing to you, and so they're coming around to Loch Ness.
Uh-huh. That's fine.
Something about sprinkle a day or something like that.
There we go.
I went in there and I almost died.
Shame.
Dropped a heavy payload.
Yeah, I do that in the bathroom every once in a while.
Damn,
Oh.
we lost Bob again.
We lost Bob.
Rip Bob.
Rip Bob. Pressing X. Or is it F?
It's F.
F's in chat.
Weeks uranium. Okay. Okay. Well, I will extend the network. Do we want to bring the uranium down and unload it into this processing center? If so, then we can turn this station into an unloader. Or you can make another one somewhere else, and I'll just I'll bring a 242 that'll just load up and drop off. Or is it going to be? Wait, it's not going to be a 242. It's going to be a 121. I've got a train that does it already. Yeah, it's a one. No, it'll be a 242. I'll do it differently. Okay, I'll probably get the miner going. Then we'll go from there.
Uh-oh.
Lag.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, thank you, Michelle.
Yeah.
Navigating during the lag is always interesting.
Yeah, I'm still at 98 ticks.
Yeah, I'm at 100.
Gotta wait a little bit to repair and recharge. Mostly to recharge.
Another one. All right. Party can get started
150.
now. I'm still at 100. So, oh, server not
160.
responding. Reach, what are you doing?
Oh. It says server's not responding for me.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah,
it.
it's what it says for me too.
Oh no! Oh no! Get back!
Fucking
Get
97.
it out of there! No! No!
Communication with server. I can't even join.
The lag shoved my
It's your
spider
fault.
in there.
Oh no!
Reach. I think my server went down. Because I can't get to the web portal either. Let me see if I can ping Reach.
I grabbed a save again.
Thanks.
The save where I didn't like get
No,
brainwashed by lag and
no, you're gone.
I
God damn
can't.
Windows
Oliver's
updates.
in here.
Before any of us attempt it, do you want us to hold off on the reconnect?
Yeah, I can't get to the server, so
Okay.
I'm gonna
Windows
dip.
update.
Oof.
Think of it around. I
This
appreciate
might
that.
be a good time for me to just call it a night. Because, yeah.
okay.
I mean, hey, would love to join next time I'm streaming and you're streaming. So, I mean, what's your regular thing? What's your regular
My
schedule?
regular schedule is Thursday through Monday. So
Uh-huh.
Tuesday and Wednesday I have off.
All right.
Starting at about 6 p.m. U.S. Eastern.
Okay. Until just whenever, or?
Till 10.
Okay.
About 4 hours. 9, 10.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, not a problem. So Thursday through Monday, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Gotcha.
Yep. Yeah, and I have been going for 11 and a half hours. So with the server offline and Reach not responding, he must have lost internet. Oh, wait. Nope. Because I've still got a couple more hours.
See, but no, my problem is that right before the server went down, I took out all the lasers from my armor, and I was just about to put more reactors in there. So I'm just standing there, like right next to the the biter island now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm right on top of you, so as long as I pop back in, we should be safe.
Yeah. It'll be fine. Because I've also got the 3 followers, and they each have 3 lasers. Jameda says, not sure the server caught me doing that. Yeah, okay, cool. That'd be fine. Yeah, it was like last possible second, so... Yeah. Alrighty.
Yeah,
Well-
I'm not contacting the server. So I'm gonna raid King Finerb and call it a night,
Okay.
unfortunately.
Alright,
So
and... Yeah.
Alright,
Alright, and
Speed,
for
I'll send
me...
you the... Sorry, I'll send you the link.
I
in a
saved
minute.
it as well, so I've got the save, thanks.
Okay, never mind. Cool.
Cool.
Thanks everybody. I'll be back Friday.
Yep. Until next time, keep the party rocking.